CAR is an Aboriginal children's service. It's the largest Aboriginal children's service in New South Wales. We're very proud of the fact that we look after the holistic needs of children in our care. We provide that really important quality of foster caring where we look at cultural supports. We think that's really important. Not only that, we like to work with natural families, work with extended family. It's real community involvement, and that's important that we make sure our kids go through this foster care system and their needs are met. And at the end of it, they're not going to come out damaged. That's our role. And so what we do, we take kids from the southwest Sydney region. We have about 120 kids coming into our care by the end of June. We take kids fishing, we take kids surfing, we take kids out learning golf. All of those programs have disciplines attached to them. You've got to turn up, you've got to work to an instructor, you've got to listen to, follow team instructions, and all those things that you'd have life disciplines about. That's what our programs are about, but they're a different way of learning for our mob.
Run, please.
The East Campbelltown Eagles Junior Rugby League Football Club was formed in 1961. It came from the Campbelltown East Primary School, where they had two sides originally, and they just wanted to enter in a weekend competition. So from there, the club had grown. The area was actually an original war settlement, and the area was actually called the Settlement. That was the name of the area. The Oval Waminda is actually an Aboriginal name for comrade, which comes back from the settlement and the returned servicemen from World War I. So at that time there was 35 houses only in the area. They were all chicken farms. So I don't know how we got the Eagles, but it was all chicken farms around here. From then the club has grown. In about 1993, I think it was the first time we went to seniors, where we fielded a A-grade, reserve grade and under 18s team that competed very well. We've had our senior club going ever since. And now I take part in the combined Group 6 Western Suburbs competition. So we also have 2008 expanded our wings and gone into the Bundaberg Cup, back then Jim Beam Cup, and still now we're in the Bundaberg Cup. Last year we finished up having 360 players within the club. Going back 5 years ago, 2005, we only had 160 players. So we've grown massively, and compared to the area, I suppose, that we're in is it's a settled area. We haven't got a lot of new homes and all that, so the club's done really well to double its numbers in the last 5 years.
We've got a great relationship going with this club. We've had it going for a couple of years now. Now we've decided to sponsor the program to allow 75 Aboriginal people to come into the club. We'll pay for their registration, we'll pay for their uniforms, pay for their boots, because we want people to participate. We think it's important that Aboriginal people have access to any sporting opportunity. So that's just one program. I mixed a lot of other programs, but this is a very exciting time for us because this club's very progressive. It's a good sign of reconciliation, and it's also, we've got a strong community here. You can be traditional and very fixed, and you can be transient, and I suppose that's what happens in the metropolitan area. We've got two distinct groups out this way. We've got the Tharrell people and the Ganangara people. The community mixes very, very well. We're very, very passionate about who we are, where we're going. One of the sad things, I suppose, being in the metropolitan area is that you can lose sight of what's happening in your culture with your language and some other traditions and some laws and customs. But we're building on a culture now with our young people that as they grow up, they'll be very, very proud of who they are. And as those kids grow up and pass on to their children, we're building a culture already.